So this is black light. Even in the religions, even in our religion, uh, Satan comes at us in our religion. In Christianity and Islam, he turns people into himself. Now you remember Donald Trump had this television program called The Apprentice. He had the Celebrity Apprentice. Uh, his theme song was "For the Love of Money" by the O'Jays. Now, what he was demonstrating to the world was how he could divide people. And these celebrities, and they used to having money. They're used to having fame and fortune. And but they are, you know, products of Satan or a serpent. They're in that world of the serpent, which is movies, sports, entertainment, music, and uh, they have certain egos that he could stroke, and so he could divide them against each other. So what he was showing in the Celebrity Apprentice was the power that he had, Donald Trump, because he has more money than they do, and he could promise them, some money. He said it was going to be in charity. You have a charity, but uh, the Celebrity Apprentice going to get some of that money too. See, off the top, and write it off, as a charity, and get it back. And Donald Trump didn't pay. He admit that he don't pay taxes because he know the real deal on the taxes. And he had the Celebrities Apprentice going at each other, throwing each other up under the bus. And if you would have been paying attention, you would have seen the psychology that he was using, and his serpent-like ways was showing real heavily. But most people weren't paying attention, and he was putting it right there for you to see that money, for the love of money, people will rob their mother, kill their brother, verbally as well as physically. And Alex Jones, is an agent of the serpent, and he represents uh, the Southerner. They still fighting that Civil War, see. And Donald Trump, uh, he represents an arm of the Illuminati or the gangsters. And they inducted Alex Jones. They got to do what Alex Jones believes wholeheartedly in what he's doing. But he's a Caucasian. And, he going to look out for Caucasians. And he know that we are the original man and the original people of the planet Earth. So all those that are in the limelight, they use the technique that Donald Trump used on Celebrity Apprentice. They use that technique, buy off all your leaders, and the rest of the little leaders, the ones who don't have that kind of following or whatever, they want that kind of following because they believe in what they're doing is true, but they're using old techniques. The blueprint that will last forever is the blueprint of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, but you got to know how to apply it, when to apply it. Just like, right quick, my music. I might have wrote a song, maybe about 20 years ago. So I keep the basic melody, the basic song. I might change a few words, but I might change the beat. Whatever beat that they dancing to now, I might try to keep it in that range and maybe alter it a little bit to be different from what everybody else is doing. See, it rearrange certain things, but I'm basically now some songs I wrote 20 years ago still I don't have to change a thing on them. But some songs I might have to change it up a little bit. Well, that's the same with the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You don't change them up, but you rearrange them, which could be considered a change, but you're still using the basics of it to apply to what's going on now. And when they broke up, when Wallace D. Muhammad broke the nation up, the brothers got caught in the trance and then advanced and kept the farms alive or whatever. And then now the devil done shot up in there to keep you at that same level of division. So what must we do to follow the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Master Farad Muhammad? Well, to get to the people, we're using this device I'm using. I'm using a tablet. We're using YouTube. And you got the young brothers up like Ben X. Now he's using modern techniques, but still talking Elijah, still talking Farrakhan. But by him being in this generation, he's using modern techniques. We're gonna come back with some more of this, but before I go and get to the next video, I want to say that the 4th of July is when Master Farad made himself known to the lost found over here in the wilderness of North America, lost found Aboriginals. So we're going to come back with some more. Stay tuned for the next one. It's going to be a Dilly.